Hey guys, Vazzy back here, and in today's video I want to go over all my initial plans here for NHL 25. So very exciting times ahead. As of recording this, we are just a few more days away from NHL 25 and all the hype, all the excitement, and all the chaos that will bring. So I wanted to give you guys just a little bit, of a channel update, what I'm going to be working on, what videos can you expect, when can you expect the custom roster, and everything just like that. So let's get into it. So obviously for me, with the channel obviously being Vazzy roster updates, the first roster update is going to be extremely important and is going to be my number one focus here once the game does release. So last year with NHL 24, I want to say I had the first update out in just about a week. That was just non-stop, constant work on it, and it was tight, but I was able to get it done. So this year, I'm expecting it to be slightly longer. I'm going to say give me 2 weeks. I have 2 weeks already booked off work. I'm going to be putting all my time into the first roster update. And yeah, I'm very hopeful that I can get everything done. I can get all the players added, I can get all the other leagues and everything all rated and everything all updated within 2 weeks. Definitely don't hold me to that too strictly, because I have very big plans, and the first update is always the one that takes the most amount of time just due to the quantity of work that actually has to be done overall, hauling everything that is already in the game. So yeah, it's going to be, a lot of work that has to be done. On the positive side of things, I have all my preparation all done. I have how I'm going to be doing the ratings guide for all the NHL players in game. I have the created player tentative list or whatever. I put that video up on YouTube already. I have my tentative created team list all ready to go. I have screenshots of all the jerseys, so hopefully everything can be authentic day one, and I won't have to go back and update jerseys later on in another update. So all that will definitely speed up the process a bit. So yeah, like I said, give me 2 weeks and we'll see where we're at, and hopefully I can have the first roster update out for you guys. Definitely, if you are not already, follow me on Twitter or X at Vazzy Roster Updates. I'll be posting lots of progress updates and everything like that. I'll be keeping you guys in the loop of where I'm at, as well as just on here. I'm sure I'll put up little shorts, I'll put up videos, and just kind of fill you guys in where I'm at and how much longer things will be taking. But in the meantime, what is content on the YouTube side of things going to look like for these 2 or so weeks that I'm going to be working on the roster? I have a few ideas and I have a few plans of, short simulations and stuff that I can get out for you guys that, hopefully be pretty entertaining and won't take me too much time as well, just because, kind of do have split priorities at the moment. But, my number one video is going to be checking out the new franchise mode. I want to go through all the features, I want to go and test everything out, and I want to just kind of see how everything works, get the lay of the land. This is going to be, one of the last big franchise updates here for, probably the next 3 or 4 years whenever franchise mode gets its year once again, which doesn't come around too often. So definitely the first video will be jumping into that, getting a greater insight into, everything that's been added, and breaking it down, see what works and see what doesn't work. So I definitely want to do that. I definitely want to show off just like obviously the base ratings that EA puts in game. I'll just have a video covering all of those. I also want to do rookie season simulations, so that's going to include Macklin Celebrini, it's going to include Matvei Michkov, and any other rookies or young prospects you guys want to see. Definitely leave me a comment of that, and I can definitely do a rookie season simulation for those guys, see how they will actually perform in NHL 25. And then, outside of that, I'll probably end up doing a pretty big first pack opening. I always like to do that early in the year when, all the base cards still have value. So if you're actually going to put money into the game at all, which I definitely never recommend you do, always save your money. This is just for content. But if you do, I would definitely do it early in the year just so you can get a lot of that coin back. So I'll probably have that out within, the first week or so. But outside of that, I'm open to suggestions. Stuff like the franchise mode, the actual team that we're going to be controlling, the accepting all trades, the roster rundowns, the testing EA NHL, all that stuff will start up again. It's going to be very similar, content-wise on the channel as it was, in prior years. But in order to be able to get to that stuff, I have to get the roster done first. So again, yeah, let me know, is there anything you guys want to see here early in the game that, you want to see on the YouTube side of things? Definitely let me know, and I will see what I can do, and I'll see what I can bring you guys. So yeah. But then outside of that, the only thing, I think that I really else wanted to talk to you guys about here today is what else can you guys expect from future updates? So again, I don't obviously have timelines on any of this stuff. This is very far out into the future of NHL 25, but once again, I want to continue to bring the World Junior Championship teams. Those are always a highlight each and every, Christmas time and into the new year. It's always fun to play with those, and I always like to try and get them out before EA actually does as well, so you guys can play with the World Junior teams. As well as the World Junior teams, I also do want to bring back the PWHL teams. This was something that I undertook last year, and it took, a lot of time, because you can't move the women's players onto created teams, unfortunately. Everybody has to be remade, which is fine. I definitely want to do it again. It's probably not going to be for the first few updates. I want to get the NHL to a really good side of things before I focus on any other leagues. But just to let you guys know, it is something, I do have in the plans for future updates. So yeah, I'm very, very excited here to get started. I've very much been itching to get the whole roster editing process going here for, quite a while now, since end of August when this game was officially announced. From seeing the gameplay trailer, the hype around the game, the almost lack of marketing and people speculating online, and then seeing that franchise mode trailer. I think a lot of people were down on the game, rightfully so. Like, we haven't really learned anything about the game until, last week. And I think the franchise mode trailer definitely kind of helped around the community, at least the offline players, bring a little bit of that excitement and, almost like a reason to play or a reason to come back to the series. To check out all the new improvements and, the revamped hub and all the new cool additions. So I think it is going to be a really fun year. I think, it's always something you're looking to build on. You're always looking to improve. You're always trying to see what you can do better, and going to try and get out 10 really cool roster updates for you guys that, has something in each of them to keep you guys coming back. And yeah, I'm really, really excited to do that on the YouTube side of things, and the just overall roster sharing side of things. I think NHL 25 is going to be a pretty good year. But I think that is going to do it for today's video. Just wanted to give you guys a little bit of insight of what I'm going to be working on here once the game does drop here in early access Friday at noon, I want to say it is. So going to be some busy times, but it's also going to be a lot of fun. So that will do it for this video here today. I will see you all in the next one, and I will see you all in NHL 25.